I just wanted to think today. Man. How do you choose between two evils? Just a question that came up in my head today. Because I wanted to think. I just want to think. How do you choose between two evils? Lie to someone or tell the truth and hurt their feelings? What is your decision? What basis, what moral or what grounds are you operating under to make that decision? Because that's tough. That's tough. We face with this decision a lot in life, and throughout my life, for the most part, until I'm older now, I've chosen lie. But out of fear, I've chosen lie out of fear. I was afraid. I used to be afraid to tell the truth, not anymore. If you come to me with a question, I'm going to give you a truthful answer. 99% of the time. 99. And the 1% is, I don't even know. I'd have to be in a situation to tell it for real. It's just a question that's so hard to answer because I'm going to be in a leader position. I'm going to have to make decisions that benefit me and hurt someone else. Fire employees or let the whole business fail. How do you choose between two evils? Obviously, the most likely the human brain is going to choose whichever evil benefits them the most. And that sounds bad, but it's true. Like I said, lie or hurt the feelings with the truth. If you tell a lie, it's going to benefit you more because you feel like that you won't be hurting the other person's feelings. You may be saving them from some pain. Now, if they don't find out, yes, but if they find out, it's probably going to hurt 10 times as more. How do you choose between two evils? Man, that question is so hard to sit on and think on, and I want to think today. Because the president often does this. Often. And I'm getting to an age where politics, you gotta start paying attention to your politics. You gotta at least look at it. You gotta have an idea of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people in the world bash people for what political view they have. But in my eyes, everything is all evil. You picking evils. Because the person at the top is making a decision to benefit one person, one group of people. They're not in a mindset of what's the decision that's gonna benefit everybody. They can't think like that. They have to pick groups of people. They have to be selective about their decision making and who it's going to affect. In a leader role, you have to have that ability to be able to make the hard decisions, choosing between two evils. And I want to think and I want to know, what is it? What is it that when it comes down to it, you have to pick between these two evils? How are you going about making that decision? What is it? What is it that's gonna say, you know what, this decision I'm gonna go with and I'm rolling with it? You know what I'm saying? Because it's never easy to leave a situation, a toxic situation, and see somebody get hurt. It's never easy. You know what I'm saying? It's never easy to single out, to shut the whole situation down because of one bad person. But if not shutting it down for that one bad person could have led to a multitude of other bad incidents happening. You see what I'm saying? It's tough. It's tough to forgive somebody for one mistake. For one mistake. When you know it could just lead to more and more and more and more and more. You know? Was it a mistake or did you have intentions behind it? You see what I'm saying? And these are just things that I don't feel like I think about enough. And I don't feel like we as a community of humans think about enough. Because we often don't give people grace, but we often don't know their situation. You see what I'm saying? So how can you punish somebody without knowing their situation behind making that decision? You see what I'm saying? Because if you gotta choose between two wrongs, you always gonna look like the bad guy. You know, it's no way to make yourself seem like the good guy in a situation where you have to choose between two wrongs. And that's often the situation that the president is in. It's life, and it's tough. And if you've never been in these situations before and you never thought about this, it could eat you alive. It could drive you mad. Because you won't know how to, you're going to beat yourself up for not understanding that this is life. Most of the time when you think about it, bro. Most of the time, a lot of the time in life, you have to choose between two evils. It's just, I think it's a very fascinating question that deserves some thought. How do you choose between two evils? Why do you choose between two evils? What goes into the thought process? Man, I often believe that we're gonna, as humans, like I think I said earlier, we are just gonna choose the evil that benefits us the most, as in it doesn't cause as much harm to me. We humans, we selfish by nature. We're gonna choose whatever doesn't cause harm to us, we're gonna choose that. This is the same thing with politics. You know, we have these politics. I think the politics is all about division. Do we need it? Yes, but it's doing more dividing than anything, okay? So you got a person in politics that's saying, okay, look, this what I'm gonna do, this what I'm gonna do, these the people I'm trying to help. You got another person that's saying, this what I'm gonna do, this what I'm gonna do, these the people I'm trying to help. These two groups of people are not deciding to help both people. You see what I'm saying? Their causes are meant for their group, each person. So whoever you pick, somebody gonna have to take a hit. You know what I'm saying? In no situation with politics do both people win. In most cases. In most cases, bro, the scale is gonna be like this. Somebody getting the lesser end of the stick. Every single time. So me getting into it is just like, man, I was always under the impression like, I don't look at politics because like I said, it's two evils. In the end, nobody win. You know what I'm saying? One person getting replaced out, just redoing what the last person that was in did. And then it's going back, hurting the people that it was meant to help. And then helping the people that didn't get the help. And then it just keep flipping and flipping and flipping and flipping. Nobody really getting into politics and saying, okay, let's help both of these people. But honestly, I just think it's not possible. Again, how do you choose between two wrongs? Maybe it's supposed to be wrong. Maybe it just gotta be a wrong. That's life. Somebody gotta get the short end of the stick. That's life. And I think I'm answering this question. The more I speak, I'm answering this question. It's just life is no answer. It's no everybody eats. It's no everybody eats. And that's something we gotta come to a realization about. That saying is not true. Everybody don't eat. Somebody gotta get the short end of the stick. You know what I'm saying? And this it's not crazy, but it's just like I said, I don't think about it enough, and I don't have these conversations enough to really realize like this is happening every day, and it's normal, and it's going to continue to happen. You're going to have to choose between two evils. Man, you're going to have to choose between two evils, no matter the situation, man. Wow. How do you choose between two evils? You just gotta choose what's best for you. It's selfish, it is, but it's either me or you. You know what I'm saying? It's either me or you, man. It's either me or you. This is the world that we live in. It's either me or you. Simple. If y'all have anything to add, man, please come in the comments and let me know if it's a thought process that I missed or something that y'all can add, man. For real. These conversations that need to be had more and more often. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gone.